Hey everyone, welcome back to Tower of God. We're going to be reacting to episode 9. Last week was a really dope episode. Like, this season's pretty much, I know Bomb is the main character, but this season's been, I'm just going to call it the Coon season. Like, he is by far the best character of the series so far. Obviously, Bomb probably will get better and whatever, because I don't dislike Bomb. I know, I understand where he's coming from, his ideology, how he sees everything, so it just is going to take time, you know what I mean? But yeah, so with all that being said, as per usual, lower the video, lower the audio, avoid copyright strikes, and let's get into it. Oh yeah, she like kicked the shit out of her simp, right? And they freaking just left it at such a massive cliffhanger. Still not over the fact that that's literally just a Zoro clone. Ooh, love the art. Like, whoa. So so she murdered all her sisters in that. I mean, the way the frame is putting it, it's not like a simple poisoning. It seems like, you know, stabs and all that stuff. Obviously, we need to know more, but that's interesting. I love the artsy like color palette too, where everything's like all the characters and like interactive parts are blue, and then the very bright red with the big contrast to the you know, to the plain nature, like when she cut the steak and all the blood came out. Interesting. I can't wait to see more of this backstory. Yo, these twists are getting pretty nuts with like, so it makes sense. Well, and Dorsey's planning it, and it falls all in line within Coon's like plan. Again, I know she's not going with his plan, but it's kind of all working out in the way Coon kind of wants it to. So she's just securing her spot. That's all it is. He's so mad Coon just completely outsmarted him. Ooh. It's a little late for her to tell her to stop doing that. She already knocked him out. She folded him. Whoa, what? What is this green aura? Is that Shinsu? Can that do you? Wait, he just spewed out like green mist energy. Okay, guess we're gonna find out. He cut his face with the tip of his shoe. Oh, face palm. Oh, Hats is done. Oh, did they leave him? Oh, what a bunch of... I know we're about to see them get bodied, but they triggered me, man. Of course they left my boy. Folded. Daps, he's about to kill him. Yo, let's get it. I'm all for that. They don't deserve it. Well, they deserve it. Oh, wow. Bomb took the hit for her. I'm so tired of her nonchalant face, man. I'm sorry. Test director, excuse me? Oh, I thought that was the anime for like on Gintama shit. Alright, so I was wrong the whole time. It wasn't Rachel that sent her the letter or whatever. So... damn, he's that jealous. It's all deep-seated in the fact that I'm assuming he has his own personal reasons, but another reason is that Bomb was so good with Shinsu and how he managed to control everything, especially after his whole big speech about like, oh, like if you know you're weak or whatever, and like the whole thing, like, and during that whole Shinsu period. And he obviously has a, you know, a complex or whatever, so now seeing that someone like Bomb just outclasses him, interesting. Wait, so what's the emergency? Oh, whoa, big... Yo, this soundtrack is crazy. And like I said before, I don't make fun of Bomb for deciding to protect Rachel at all times or wanting to do that for himself. Because, again, y'all gotta realize if you don't know a single person in your entire life, and then one person literally falls or comes from like above, finds you, talks to you. Like I mentioned it before, I don't really see it more as a simp thing. I see it more as a like a pet thing in a way. Like the way Rachel the way that relationship feels like, it feels like Rachel like quote unquote groomed him in a way, and like, you know, not like in that way, if that makes sense, and just more in the sense of like, oh look, like now they're friends. She's the only person that he can think about, blah blah blah, and like she's his only friend, his only person that he knows. So if like, again, I'm not saying she groomed him, but that's the way it feels like. So Bomb wanting to protect someone that the first person he's ever known and the first person he's ever cared about, to me, makes sense. That's why I never complain about Bomb's character. Because imagine getting your world just ripped away from you. Those two are dead. It's not good when the strong person says playtime is over. my main man. Kun knows all. I love it. No way. No way. Yeah, see, I told you, it's that psychological aspect to him. Wait, did Bomb just make a shield, a bubble shield? Oh, interesting. So he did that to show him that ability. Bro, if Bomb can do that instantly, again, it reminds me of like Goku and Master Roshi. How like Master Roshi was like, it took me 50 years to learn the Kamehameha. You guys won't be able to learn it. And then Goku's just like, Kamehameha, and he just does it against the car. Like, that's dope. But I wanted to quick talk about, because like that's in my head and I can't stop thinking about it. The point where he was like, oh, so you weren't the one that sent me the letter or whatever, or is this a setup? They showed the test instructor, or like not the one that's there, but the main guy sipping the tea, forget his name. And they show the ninja girl with the red hair. I don't know if that's trying to infer that they set this up to like see because of Bomb's, like, maybe they're trying to exploit that and try to see what else Bomb can do, because he seems like he's like the ticking time bomb out of everyone that we've seen so far with his power. Well, I just need to know info now. I can't even. Oh, here we go with his story. Oh no. Interesting. Oh, bro, this. Oh, she bodied the dude and took his ignition sword. Oh man, this series. Okay, before they start scoring up, I gotta talk, man. I gotta talk about what I'm thinking about, because that whole section to me was probably some of the best in the series so far, because it rightfully drives home the fact that, one, this isn't like an all peachy, like, series or whatever. Not everyone's gonna get their way. Two, it also drove home the fact that everyone has their own motives and everyone has their own way of articulating things into happening because everyone wants to climb the tower, but certain people want to climb the tower together or whatever, so they will do whatever is in their power to help each other, even if it means betraying your quote-unquote friends or your own teammates. Like, obviously, Endorsi manipulated her own thing. Kun literally manipulated the entire, like, his entire round to lose just to guarantee that these specific, like, people survive or whatever and make it through and pass. Like, these 2 episodes and this test, to me, is one of the best tests I've seen in anime, because a lot of tests in anime is always like, oh, test yourself, and then and then they're like, oh, but we failed, and it's like, psych, you accidentally passed because you did teamwork, and this one's like kind of flipped that on its head. Yeah, and again, Whole is an entire tragedy just balled up into one. All his emotions. I think that's probably his biggest downfall, was the fact that the biggest thing hindering him was probably his own emotions and jealousy and the tragedy that happened to his like clan or whatever. Right? So I think that's why I feel bad for Hull and like for what he did, and honestly he did that on accident because she started messing around. Then but I do feel bad for him, especially because there's no way he can live with that pain, betrayed his quote-unquote friend after like making a nice face with him, having the memory of all the people that died, and he couldn't do anything. Then it turns out that this dude literally can just copy a technique that he just learned and then instantly outclassed him. It psychologically, it makes sense how that happened. But all right, all that aside, let's get into this probably dope fight that's about to happen. It's so weird how a random was hiding that that dope weapon. Oh, he stopped the rancor? Bro, that green aura is so cool. I'm biased because I love green, but damn. Damn, that's so dark, the way she's just talking. Bro, he ripped up her entire jacket. Wait, what? Oh! He's so mad. He's so mad. Oh, that I gotta talk about at the end. I'll talk about that at the end. What happened to the Oni dude. Okay, that was... Man, I hate how these episodes end. They end so, like, quiet, if you know what I mean. Like, they just end. No fade to black, no spiffies to be continued, no nothing. Just black screen and then the text. But yeah, that was episode 9, and honestly, probably the best episode of the entire series so far. I know there's only, I think, 3 episodes left for the season, but I really, really love this episode. All the, like, themes that got put into play, all the questions that got put onto Bomb, and like how he's gonna continue, and essentially things that had to knock him down so he can get right back up. Okay, I already pretty much talked about my feelings on the episode. So the last thing I wanted to mention is the big Oni dude. He disappeared when Rachel got hurt, like when she got stabbed. Is there a connection? Is that her power? Is that her stand in a way? Like, is that her thing that like protects her? Like, if she can't fight, that thing can, or that's why that thing's with her when she's with Endorsi. Like, that's why there were a group of 3. So, because it doesn't seem like she has much fighting capability, like almost at all. She tried to like fight Hull out of it, and then just got instantly shanked, and then didn't do much else. But so I'm assuming that big thing is tied to her, and that's pretty much like her bodyguard. So that's interesting. Until we see more, that's the only assumption I can do. But yeah, with all that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. The final fight with the instructor was really cool. The whole thing with the pants and whatever, it was really funny. Hall, rest in peace. Great episode, great episode. So all that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, finish the video if you enjoyed. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.